Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if I'm being a little quiet. My kids are kind of still asleep and I'm getting ready in the morning, early morning. So good morning to everyone. If you are watching this later in the day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. But we're going to do this. I need to continue my series, and this month is Caring Cancer. Caring Cancer. So I've been doing zodiac signs. I'm sorry I haven't been linking them down below. I've been very lazy with that. Just because I've got so much going on in my life right now. So much to do for work, for just life, trying to enjoy my weekends and everything. So, oh my goodness, I can't get this open. But yes, we are going to do a palette review on the Shein Sheglam Zodiac palettes. So these ones are still available on the website. It's in the Sheglam section. They do have, I think, every zodiac sign. I'll have to double check, but I do one every single month, so that way you guys can see what they look like. And then I'm honoring right now we're kind of going into Leo season, but when I like to film these in the month that, you know, I feel like Cancer is kind of like in the mostly in or ending in. Doesn't make sense, I know. But there it is. So the art, again, I don't know the artist. I can't find her. Her name is Marina Marinova. I cannot find her still. It's a quest that I have. I have no idea what's going on. Ooh. There are two shimmers. The rest are mattes. So there's always that kind of shape there for like, I don't know, like on opposite ends it always has that, and one of them's embossed with the actual symbol. So, excuse me, my throat is just like allergies, I swear. Alright, so it says, you're a softie, Caring Cancer. You wear your heart on your sleeve or shell. It says, shell. Okay, I see. But sometimes this can expose you to getting hurt. Ouch. You may want to retreat, but the key is to keeping balanced is facing the key to keeping balance. Sorry, that was a tongue twister for me. Is facing the world and expressing your emotions. Now, I have two Cancers in my family. One is my dad, and one is my sister, my older sister. And then, of course, there is my uncle, and then who else is a Cancer? I can't remember who else. Well, I have some friends, too, that are Cancers as well. But, yes, this is a lot about, like, my dad and my sister and one of my ex-coworkers. They're very caring, they're very kind, but they do tend to get hurt sometimes, if that makes sense. My dad, not so much. He's very, you know, different, but as far as like he's more of a logical type, and so is my older sister. I guess that's what I mean to say. But they do have a very caring heart. They care a lot. They love a lot. They're very but they can be very not really, it's not mean, not at all. But it's like, you know, if you do hurt them, they get hurt really bad. So, they have compassion for sure. They have beautiful charm, and they just are a unique sign to me. Cancers, I tend to get along with Cancers pretty well. I'm a Libra, so it's just depending on what that entails. So we're going to go ahead and start. I can't talk this morning. I have class this morning as I'm getting ready, so I figured I'd pop on and film real quick. So I'm not going to school, it's just... Alright, so I zoomed in a little closer, and then we're going to go ahead and hop into this because I've got to get ready. We're going to take just a blending brush. I just washed my brushes and I'm like, ooh, what do I have? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start with the darker colors. That's what I usually do. So we're going to use kind of like an angled brush there. We're going to go into in the mood. And I will swatch these as I'm doing this. Sorry, this is out of order. I feel like I haven't done this in a minute. Oh, this is much lighter than what it looks like in the pan. I don't want to be overdone. I just want to be soft today. So I do like to fluff it a little more. So I guess I'll just swatch them one at a time. This is In a Mood. It is very light compared to the pan, as you can see. It's that dark color. It's almost like a cranberry color, like a, what do you call it? A maroon, I guess you could say. We're going to blend this out with Devoted. I would say that Cancers are very devoted. They're very devoted to the person, no matter how much, and they do get hurt, but they're just so, I guess like a hopeless romantic sometimes. That's what I feel. If you're a Cancer, tell me if I'm wrong. Alright, there is Devoted. Kind of a nice, warm brown. I mean, Cancers are very unique, I feel. I'm just adding a little bit of In the Mood just to kind of blend those two together. Clean this off. I'm going to go into Shell, which is this shade right here. And I'm sorry if I'm moving a little fast. I have to get ready for work. And I cannot be late. That one's nice. It actually blended everything together. I want it soft, so if you're like, why aren't you doing something bigger? Because I want it soft. Alright, and then we're going to go into, oh, let's swatch Shell. Shell is like a peach. Like a yellow peach. I can barely see it on my skin. And then we're going to go into Nurture, which is this. I do feel like they're very nurturing. My sister is what I call like the other mom. She's always been like our second mom. Always telling us what's right, what's wrong. That's just the older sister anyways, but she is very, very mom type. So there is Nurture. She's very nurturing. She's very caring. You know, there's a lot of aspects in her that I feel like are very similar to your typical Cancer. I'm adding a little bit because I just want a little more depth. I don't want to go too crazy. Alright, so for the lid, I'm actually going to do a matte. I'm going to go in with this color here, which is Resilient. I'm going to take a flat brush, if I can find one. Like, I just washed my brushes and they're everywhere right now. Not everywhere all over my desk, but it's just like not cohesive in my thing. So we're taking Resilient. And I'm just adding that to the front part of my lid. If you're like, why hadn't you done the other eye? I'm going to do that off camera because I need to rush that one. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of more In the Mood to kind of blend that towards that. And I'm going to take a little bit of Devoted to kind of smoke it a little more and blend everything together. Alright, so there is the lid. Very cute, very soft. And then, of course, here is Resilient swatched. It's like a pale pinky peach. Alright, so I'm going to jump off camera, do my other eye, do the rest of my face, and we'll do the lower lash line. Alright, so we did the face. Very light on the makeup today. We're going to do the lower lash line. So we're going to take a smudger brush just like this. This is an It Cosmetics one. And I'm going to dive into the red. Just take that red. And we're going to run it across. This one's supposed to be a shimmer, which it is. So we're going to swatch that. This one's Charm. It's a very light red shimmer. Very red. This palette's pretty red, but like soft red. Alright, then we're going to take Affection, which is this darker peachy tone. And we're just going to buff that. And then we'll swatch it. So this one's a little darker than this one. There's a lot of peach and pink in these, a lot. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the inner corner. I know I'd always do the same eye look, but this is just something that's a staple for me. But we're going to use, this one's called Imagination. So it's a nice pale pearly pink. Just like that. So there's the swatches for it. I know I went like into the palette immediately and then swatched it later, but I really wanted to get both things done at the same time, just because I am on a time restraint, but I need to try this palette because it's been calling to me. It's been sitting on my desk. I'm like, I need to do it. But I mean, this look is fairly easy, fairly soft, goes with what I'm wearing. Alright, so I'm going to finish my eyes off camera, jump back, and let you know my overall thoughts on the palette. Alright, here's the completed look. Very soft for my liking than what I'm used to. But alas, I wanted to do something soft. Oops, I got mascara there. I want to do something soft because I do have work, and I wanted to be a little softer for work, but I tried something. So I went ahead and went into this shade, which is Affection, and I'll kind of build a little more. But I use this blush, and it's gorgeous as a blush. Because I had MAC on top, MAC's Power Petal on top, and this one just made it more brighter. And then I'm going to take Imagination, which is the pale pink, and we're going to highlight. So it's multi-purpose. Thoughts. I like the tones. They're very soft. They're really not up my alley because they're so soft. When I think of Cancer, I do think of like more like moonstone shades, but this has a hint of like that red shell of the crab, rubies for July. You know, I tend to just kind of gravitate towards the birthstone when I think of Cancer. But a recent piece that I had redone, I did moonstone as the inspiration for the zodiac sign, and I'll kind of put it up here or whatever, so you can see it because it is finished, and I wanted it to be very ethereal, very magical, but yeah, I do like this take. It's very literal on the crab, so it's very literal in the color scheme. I wish there was more shimmers, because the shimmers are just the red and that pale pink. Even though the pale pink does really, really nice as a highlight and an inner corner color, it's not necessarily... There's a lot of peaches. Like there's these four shades are kind of repeats of each other except a little darker. So I would have liked a little bit more diversity in this palette. So yeah, I mean, I absolutely love these palettes. So far so good. Now I will tell you, because these ones do cost about like $6 on Shein, I will tell you these do contain talc and mica. Let's see, this one has mica, dimethicone, talc. I'm pretty sure it's not vegan. I want to say 100% it's not vegan if it does have carmine in it. Oh well, no, it looks like it has red dye, so kind of, sort of, but it's from China, so you can't really say that it's vegan or say that it's cruelty-free. So if you don't like that, then I would not recommend this for you. If you don't really care about what is vegan, what is not, what is, you know, what what is what, if I may say, then I would say that you would enjoy this palette. It's cheap and it's really nice. So, alright, so that is it for my Cancer palette from Shein. Next is going to be Lively Leo. This one looks exciting. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm inching closer to my zodiac sign, so I'm super excited. So there you go. That's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please subscribe, like this video. I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to build more subscribers just so that I can do this more often. Because I do work a full-time job, so it's just very hard to do so. But I really enjoyed this palette. I enjoyed doing this series so far. I'm midpoint right now, so look out for my special effects version of Cancer. That's coming at the end of the month. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.